From the Twin Cities Action Center, News 11, your new choice for news. With Kevin McDowell, Joan Steffen, Randy Shaver on sports, and meteorologist Barry ZeVan.
Good evening. Topping News 11 tonight, the state high school basketball championships end in a flurry of excitement.
In other news, a federal prison inmate who escaped from the new Duluth facility is in custody tonight. Exclusive pictures were taken tonight by News 11 when Gary Emerson was apprehended tonight by the U.S. Marshal. The arrest came at the Chickadee Bar in North Minneapolis about 9:25 tonight. Emerson escaped from the Duluth prison March 9th. He was being held on 2 counts of felony possession of firearms, a federal offense.
Still coming on News 11 tonight, unrest turns into mob violence in South Africa.
And a nuclear weapons test under the desert of Nevada goes off without a hitch. Barry?
And the state basketball tournament went off without a weather hitch, too. No problems. Randy?
It is still pandemonium out here at the St. Paul Civic Center. We will recap White Bears' win over North in a couple of minutes.
And later, we'll travel to one of the largest Arabian horse breeding farms in the Midwest to see how it's helping the economy of Jordan. That's on News 11 Extra.
Most people know you can only buy a Curtis Mathis at a Curtis Mathis Home Entertainment Center. They know delivery and installation are included, and there's a 4-year limited warranty on every product. But what people don't know is just how long a Curtis Mathis really lasts.
Oh, well, time to get another Curtis Mathis. Yep.
At Curtis Mathis Home Entertainment Centers, our products may be a little more expensive,
But they're worth it.
Winds northeast 10 miles an hour. Dew point 29 degrees, giving us a relative humidity of 78%. Pressure steady right now, 29.83 inches of mercury. It'll be on the rise in the next 24 hours or so. Temperatures were certainly on the rise out in the west, and that's a preview of things to come. The flow is really zonal from west to east, and that's kind of good news for us because we'll have some Pacific influences for the next few days. If you happen to be going skiing this weekend, by the way, it may be the last for many areas. Check your favorite area to see, but a lot of them are going to be closing up after this weekend. We have some clouds over the upper Midwest, as you can see right now, and a huge storm off the Pacific coast, which gusted winds up to 70 miles an hour on the Oregon-Washington coastline. That's beginning to move inland. 7 degrees at Yellowstone Park, Wyoming this morning for the nation's official low. 91 down in McAllen, Texas, on the tip of that state. The storm, which is over us, actually moving away from us and to the south of us, is creating some problems for folks in Wisconsin. Those of you who may be going to southern and central Wisconsin tonight or tomorrow morning could run into 1 to 3 inches of snow. Actually, on the highways, it'll be the heavy wet stuff, so a little treacherous driving there, and in northern Illinois as well. But that's going to move very rapidly off to the east. The clearing is now taking shape very rapidly to the west of us. The most rain the past 6 hours has been 3/4 of an inch over in North Bend, Oregon. And marble-sized hail in Vincennes, Indiana, and Harrisburg, Illinois, as the collision of some of the colder and warmer air meet over the mid-Mississippi Valley. Large hail, size of golf balls down in Jackson, Mississippi tonight. Heavy thunderstorm activity down there. And windy conditions, high winds out in Wyoming, especially in Cody and Rollins, 50-mile-an-hour winds out there. And looking at our live storm search radar right now, we see that there is still some light precipitation falling in the Twin Cities, but that's only in the form of some snow and rain mixed, mostly in the form of light snow right now. Travelers advisories for the Cascades of Washington, Oregon, and the Siskiyou Mountains of California, and also in the Shasta region. Mixed snow and rain right now over 11 country, 36 out at Sioux Falls, as well as International Falls, and 36 at Bird Island, 40 degrees down in Des Moines, 33 at Madison right now, and 31 up in Marquette, Michigan, with a 26 at Williston, North Dakota. Tomorrow, the sun will begin to move through 11 country, and we'll have that forecast in just a moment.
Every man is desperate to have her. Madonna is Susan. Rosanna Arquette is Roberta.
I'm not Susan. I'm a housewife, and I live in Fort Lee, New Jersey.
How Roberta gets to play Susan, and Susan gets to play around.
Want to play?
Is the story of Desperately Seeking Susan.
Come on.
Rated PG-13.
Starts Friday, March 29th at a theater near you. Check your local newspaper for time.
Come on, everybody. A whole lot of snacking going on. Yeah, when you use real cheese, baby, you can't go wrong.
Real cheese. It's the original cheese-flavored snack.
Snack, baby, snack. Tasty snack, baby, snack. Yeah, real cheese. Big snack and a whole lot of fun.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
Whole lot of snacking going on. Yeah.
If you think this bank offers you a no-fee Visa or MasterCard with checking like First Federal does, think again. This place, they don't even offer free checks like First Federal. And at a local bank, you probably won't get all the extra checking services First Federal offers. In fact, if you think you can find a checking account that gives you more for your money than our money market checking, don't bank on it. First Federal. Check with us and get your money's worth.
Sit down, honey. Don't say maybe. We're not gonna mother you, baby. We're gonna grandmother you like only virgins can do. We're gonna butter you up. We're gonna cool you down. We're gonna egg you on. We're gonna take you out. Yeah, we're gonna grandmother you like only virgins can do. We're gonna grandmother you.
Beautiful day tomorrow compared to what today was. Let's take a look at the forecast right now, which calls for cloudy skies, chance of rain and snow continuing overnight, and a good chance, but nothing about which to worry. Lows tonight 29 to 34, winds northeast at 6 to 12. Tomorrow mostly cloudy, flurries in the morning, some clearing in the afternoon, highs 35 to 39, winds northeast 10 to 15. 11 outlook for Monday, mostly sunny 43. Tuesday some rain again with 48 degrees, mostly cloudy Wednesday 46, but as far as the snowy woods, we're out of them.
Well, that's just peachy keen.
Whoopie-doo.
Thank you.
No, Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay.
Gee whiz. Thanks a lot, Barry.
You bet.
The old saying goes, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, and tough is the word that can describe the hundreds of kids who deliver newspapers during the winter here in 11 country. So to thank the carriers for getting the paper through during the winter of '85, the St. Paul Pioneer Press threw a party for them at Phelan Park this afternoon. Free food and soft drinks and games of all kinds kept those kids busy.
Up next on News 11.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay. The woman who said, "Where's the beef?" is asking the same from Wendy's, and we will see why.
And the Purple Rose of Cairo hits town with rave reviews. We'll find out what our own entertainment editor, Barry ZeVan, has to say about it next.